So if you go on YouTube right now searching for boom and crash strategies, you're going to find similar videos with different titles, all of them telling you to buy on the oversold level and to sell on the overbought level. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use the relative strength index correctly, and like what these videos tell you to do. Okay, so most of these videos, like what they will tell you, is similar to this. So what they will tell you is that, so imagine this is the relative strength index, and what they will tell you is that you simply have to sell when price crosses above the 70 level, and you simply have to buy when price crosses the 30 level. Well, this is a bad idea, and if you've tried these strategies, then you can confirm with me that it does not really work out that much. Okay, so here's what happens. So whenever price crosses, for example, the 70 level, okay, it's possible that it can continue going until the 100 level. By this time, to choose this time, you might be in a lot of losses. It's also possible that if you are to buy on the 30 level, it's possible that price can continue coming down to the 0, okay, and might incur some unnecessary losses. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use the relative strength index correctly to avoid unnecessary losses. Okay, let me just open my MetaTrader 5 and show you from there. Okay, so this is my MetaTrader 5 demo account. So the first mistake you don't have to do is use the relative strength index on a 1 minute chart. So the first thing you have to do, of course, is to go to a higher time frame. The best one is the 15 minutes time frame. By the way, this is boom 1000, and when it comes to boom 1000, we buy to catch spikes. So let me just go to boom 1 to 15 minutes time frame. So this is a 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so mostly people will tell you that, like if you like to cut spikes, you simply have to wait for the relative index to cross below the 30 line, which is here. Okay, yes, this is true, it does work, but it does not work at all times, because it's possible that the price can still continue go up to the 10 level or 0 level. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to help you how you can minimize unnecessary losses when using the relative strength index. Okay, so some people, for example, if you're trading crash 1000, you'll be told like you simply have to sell whenever price crosses the 70 over here. Yeah, that does work, but again, it's not always. Okay, so without wasting your time, let's begin. So how do you use the relative strength index? Okay, so the first thing you have to do is, first of all, draw a trend line. Okay, so you have to draw the trend line on both the chart and the relative strength index. So the first thing you have to do is, first of all, draw the trend line on the relative strength index. So this is my relative strength index, and you have to make sure that it is touching at least 2 or 3 points. Okay, so this is the trend line on the relative strength index. As you can see, it's touching this point, it's also touching this point, and lastly the final point here. Okay, so let's also draw a trend line on the chart. So it will start somewhere here. Okay, so I've done drawing the trend line. So as for you, what you are going to do is, so for you, all you have to do is, first of all, is for wait for price to break out of the trend line of just drawn, which is this one here. So when this happens, this now becomes the best time for you to buy, because you can clearly see that price is going to go up. Okay, instead of just selling and buying anyhow and hoping for it to reverse. Okay, and you can as well confirm on the chart as well. You can clearly see that, yeah, it really broke out of this trend line and it went up. Okay, so this is the best time for you to buy on boom 1000. So how about on crash 1000? So let me just drag crash 1000 to the chart. So on crash 1000, we actually sell to cut spikes. Okay, so on crash 1000 we sell. Again, the first rule is go to a higher time frame, which is the 15 minutes time frame. So let me just delete these existing objects from boom 1000. Okay, so this is crash 1000. Okay, so this is a best example. Why am I saying so? Those videos on YouTube will tell you to buy or to sell whenever price crosses the 70, but as you can see at this point, it really crossed the 70, but it really went up, almost reaching the 100 level, but it took time like to reverse back. So from this point to this point, you can really lose out a lot of money if you are to use like a large lot size. So the first thing, of course, I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a trend line as well. So let me add one. So I'm going to start at this point. Okay, I know this is not a perfect trend line. Okay, and I'm going to draw a trend line as well on the chart, so it will start somewhere here. Okay, so now what we were supposed to do is simply wait for price to break out of the trend line of just drawn, and it did really break out. But as you can see, when it broke out to this trend line, okay, it's still like retested, but it continued coming down, okay, which is good. So this is actually how you use the relative strength index. So to summarize, don't just sell on the overbought level, and don't just buy on the oversold level. What we have to do is simply draw a trend line. Okay, once you draw a trend line, then now wait for price to break out. When price breaks out of that trend line, then now you can place a trade, and remember to set your stop loss as well. Okay, but remember, a stop loss should not be too tight, because you need to avoid stop loss hunting. So if you learned something from this video, give it a like. For more videos like this, go on and subscribe. Bye for now.